Hey everybody, it's me Sherelle and I am back with Aquarius Chronicles. So in my last video I talked about Pisces, and in my very first video I talked about the lovely, the great, the brilliant Aquarius, right? So today I want to talk a little bit about a Leo, right? I love Leos. They are so sweet. They're very giving and generous, and they're funny, right? You ever came across a Leo and wonder why they're so goofy and bubbly? And well, that's them. That's that's their natural born thing, right? So Leo the lion, hear me roar! Wow! I don't know. That wasn't a very good roar, was it? That was probably like a little kitty, right? And they're a big cat, okay? Leo the lion, hear me roar, right? Are you arrogant? Stubborn? Self-centered, maybe? Lazy? You might be a Leo, boo. You might be a Leo. Sorry to say. But those are some of their not so great qualities. Even self-centered. But hey, everybody can come across or be that way. But right now, Leo, we talking about you. So the Leos are the king of the jungle, right? King or queen of the jungle, right? And like I was saying before, they're very humorous, they're cheerful, they're generous, they're warm-hearted, right? Leos are amazing people to be around. Actually, if you're around a Leo, it's actually quite hard to resist them, right? I am sitting outside in nature, right? Because with the Aquarius video, we need to get outside more, right? We need to be, I don't know about being one with nature, but I like it. I appreciate the beautiful scenery. And we needed to get outside and explore, and things that are green actually helps us. I was reading about chakras, actually, and that helps us. That's a whole nother type of video too in itself, but yeah, let's get back to the Leo, right? So, Leos, you're the king of the jungle or queen of the jungle. You're born leaders, right? It's a natural thing that you, or skill, ability that you possess. You're very dramatic. You're very confident. You're sure of yourself. You're dominant. You're extremely difficult to resist. So, if you pay attention to Leos and anybody that you've been around, your mom, your dad, your aunt, any family member, a best friend, a friend, your children, is it hard to resist them? Like your lover, you know that your spouse then just pissed you clean off, child, clean off, but you can't really leave them alone. You have to be around them. You don't even have to say much, but you have to be around them. You ever get that vibe sometimes? A little bit? Yeah, that's because it's difficult to resist them. Something about the way they were born and how the stars were aligned and everything. It's hard to resist them. My best friend, when I'm hanging around her for a long period of time, like if I'm over her house and it could be for a day, I could only plan on staying over there for a day. I want to spend the night, then I'm over there for 3 days, me and my kids. But it's hard to resist them, right? They're good company. They're fun. They're cheerful, right? They're warm-hearted. Actually, I think that's why Aquarius and Leos get along so well. It's something about the love part. Something about the air sign and the fire sign coming together, right? Because fire needs air to breathe, right? They're cheerful. They're generous. We can be ourselves. We can be, for Aquarius, we can be ourselves. To a Leo, anything of that nature. So I think, and she understands me, she gets me, right? So that can be true with friendships. People still have to put in the work, right? They still have to, we're still human, and we still have things that we deal with. I believe that the astrology is our foundation, right? It's the core of us. Now, society, your environment, the way nurture, the way you were raised, all of that contributes to you as a person. But I think astrology just gives us insight on the foundation of us, right? It's an ant. Now let's see. Do you have many friends, Leo? Do you have many friends of all different kinds of backgrounds? That's because Leos can pretty much get along with any and everybody. They're very generous and loyal. Loyalty is a great quality to have in a friend. Everybody hollers that nowadays. I'm loyal, she loyal, ha ha ha. But you're really not. Ever met those type of people? But they're very generous and loyal. So it's a great quality to have. If you possessive, you can do it right. Do you have the ability to unite many groups of people towards a shared cause, Leo? Because you have the ability to do that. You have the natural ability to do that. It's something that comes from within. Like I said, that if you have different friends of all different backgrounds, white, black, blue, purple, red, pink, I don't care what you are, you have the ability to unite everyone, get them on common ground, and move forward towards a fighting cause. You may know a Leo that does that right now. It may be you may know someone, you might have even been thinking of trying it. Go for it, baby. What you waiting for? Go for it. Your element is fire, like I said before, which is shared with an Aries and a Sagittarius, right? So this is what makes you, Leo, warm-hearted. You're warm-hearted towards life and in love, right? You're so, like I said, you're loyal. So you're so into your partner, so for your partner, right? That you'll do anything for them because you're so loyal, because you're so generous, right? You can have a fun and exciting relationship, right? Because of who you are. You're very intuitive. You're ruled by the sun. You are in search for yourself, and you're in constant growth of your ego. I'm actually going through this, or I've seen this with like my best friend or whatever right now. Sorry, there's a spider on the chair, damn. She's going through a growth process that I see from just doing a little bit of research about Leos. Now, big egos, they're full of their self, right? Self-centered ass Leos, here they come, but they're the king or queen of the jungle, right? You know, they're loyal. They got all these good qualities. They stand up for what they believe in. They can fight for a cause. They can unite people. Hell, if I had all that, I would be too, right? I mean, take it how you can get it. But they're in constant growth of their ego. Whether they're realizing things about themselves, whether they're bettering themselves for themselves or their family and their children or whatever they're doing at this point or at that point in their life. They can ask for what they need, but they can easily neglect others' needs. So you have to be careful with that, Leo. Because you're so in tune with yourself and for yourself, you might want to slow it down. And hey, the world doesn't revolve around you, okay? We don't revolve around Leos. It's not all about you all the time. So make sure that you can give back, give to your friends or your family when they need it, you know, when they're in a time of need. Everything is not about you. Now, they show their feelings with ease, and that's because they have clarity with their feelings, right? Lots of people find it hard. Lots of people can't express themselves that well, like me, like an Aquarius. Pisces are overly emotional, but Leos, it seems like you have maybe a pretty good balance. You're very direct, so like, you have the ease to do that and the clarity about your feelings to get it all out, which is great. So good job for you, Leo. Hand claps or snaps. Woo! Like I said before, Leos are fun. Leos are loyal. They're respectful. They're generous towards their partners, right? They're over the top, right? Over the top personality. And their leadership can be trying to their lover. So, Leos, you need to watch out and be careful, like I said before. Your over-the-top personality, your ability to get things organized and put them together can sometimes make your partner shy away from you or turn an eye, right? They do this because, in a sense, it's like you're overstepping, right? You don't mean to. You're just trying to help people in their lives, right? That's all you're trying to do, is just help them. So just make sure that you're helping and not overstepping. Don't, or try not to butt into their lives or their business if they don't ask for it or they're not struggling for help, right? Some people, it's hard to ask for help. So you just want to be careful with that. Your over-the-top personality sometimes can be a lot too. Sometimes people don't have the energy for that. Just think of a group of a bunch of kids running around. Say 5-year-olds. They're full of energy. They're full of life. They still have their innocence, and they're just trying to play all damn day, right? Leo, that's sometimes how you can come across. You're too damn much. But we love you anyways, and all I'm here to say is just be careful with that. We love it, but just be careful with that. Now, I hear that Leos are pretty fun in the bedroom. They're energetic and adventurous, right? And they're willing to try just about anything. So, if you're looking for a good time in the bedroom, I don't know about a one-night stand, those things. But if you're looking for a good time, if you're with your lover, and now, they lack a little bit of the intimacy, the romance part of it. They like it, but it's not that they can do it all the time. They kind of lack that sense when it comes to sex. So you might have to remind them, encourage them about that. Or Leo, you have to keep that inside of your head, right? But like I said, I hear that they're very fun in the bedroom, okay? Energetic and adventurous, and they're willing to try just about anything. They're strong and reliable. They will take time and energy to help someone for as long as it takes to help them. Now, they're not going to just be at your beck and call. They're not going to just sit around with you every single day and watch you mope, but they will help you for as long as it takes, right? My best friend, she does this to me. I had just came out of a relationship for about 6 years, and I was hurt. I was shook. I was shook, y'all. But she helped me through it, and she was there with me. I remember sitting on her couch, and I remember the feeling I had, but I was like so sad, and I was just so mopey. She said, bitch. She said, get your ass up. She said, let's go outside. I don't give a damn if we walk down the street. She said, I don't care if you just need to talk, if you want to cry on me, let's go. But she said, you're not about to sit here and wallow in this. This is not you anyway. And this is why Aquarius can't deal with a whole bunch of these emotions, okay? But she helped me through, and they will do that. Like I said, I love Leos. They're wonderful kinds of people. They have the ability to appeal to almost everyone. They will do anything for family, but the problems, like I said, won't keep them up at night. They're not going to sit and just fret over your problems, right? They are going to try to help you, but your problems won't become their problems, and that is okay, because you shouldn't take on more than you can chew, right? And you don't want to be all stressed out, especially for something that isn't yours. I wouldn't want to be, but I like to help people out too, or whatever. Yeah, I'm a humanitarian. Now, Leos are good at being leaders, right? Like I said, that king in the jungle, queen of the jungle, comes into play here. They are wonderful in management roles, education, even politics will be very good for them. Those are good careers for Leos. Once dedicated to their work, they will thrive at it, right? They will thrive. Yeah, so if you haven't already had a career in this, if you were thinking about some of these things, go for it. You're great being a leader, Leo, so let your natural ability shine. If you want to attract a Leo, man or woman, I would say, you got to treat them like the king or queen that they freaking are, right? Treat them like the queen or king that they are. And a simple rule that takes us back to kindergarten: treat people the way you want to be treated. If you think you're a king or queen, and if you catch you a Leo, or you get with a Leo, however you want to say it, you better make sure that you treat them the way you want to be treated, right? They're kings and queens of their freaking jungle. You're not about to come in and you're not about to go to the jungle and tell the lioness or how to hunt. You're not about to go in there and mess with their babies, their family. You're not about to go in there and just take over, right? They're not going to let you anyway. But you're not going to go do that. You want to respect them. They're generous. They're loyal, right? They're goofy. They attract all kind of people. It's hard to resist them, and it's hard to resist the lion too, right? He's so magical in a sense, right? And so are my Leos. So treat them like the kings and queens that they are, right? You got to prove that you are ready for the royal treatment, baby. Because they're the king and queens of the jungle. I can't say this too much. So you have to be ready for that. They will give you they will give it right back to you. How you treat them, they will give it right back to you, honey. Sorry, y'all. I had a phone call. Now, they like people that look good. I don't get that they're shallow, but they like people that will compliment them. So, if you're skinny or built, muscular, even if you're big, whatever they are, that's sort of what they lean towards. Leo, you may not even know that you're doing this, but that's what you're doing. You want people to compliment you, to kind of look like you, or, be in the same boat with you, and that's understandable. That's understandable. I get it. I understand. I mean, yeah. They love compliments. Compliments, okay? They love compliments. Respect is a big thing with them, but it's a big thing for everyone, right? You should respect people. You should be able to communicate. You should be able to understand people, right? Don't just be talking just to talk. Don't try to argue just to argue. Actually understand where someone is coming from. And that's why Leos can be with all different types of people. I'm guessing, getting from the Leos that I know, that they are understanding, right? They can understand, and they're sweet about it, right? They have a sweetness to them. Now, Leos are compatible with Aries, Gemini, Libra, Sagittarius. Occasionally I hear Aquarius, but that could be on a friendship level. You have to pick and see. You have to choose, right? It's up to you. It's up to the people. Now, these things, like I said, I think astrology is down to your core, who you are, your foundation, right? But many of life's experiences shape you and build your character and all these types of things. So I hope you enjoyed my little spiel. Oh, and Leos are from July 23rd to August 22nd. So I hope you enjoy my little spiel on my video today. I am Sherelle. Follow me on Facebook or Instagram. It's just a bunch of family pictures, little questions I ask here and there, maybe to get you thinking. But it's just fun. So y'all have a blessed day now.